And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, getting the nod on the mound, Daniel Espino, and singing he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Next pitch is outside. Espino, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Dominguez makes the grab, one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And now 2-2. And Devers hits that one. Brennan brings it in for the third out. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Cleveland, pitching in our game today, Jack Leiter. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, Bogey put on a clinic his last time out. Strikeouts just seemed like every other hitter was walking back to the dugout. We'll see if that's the case again in this one.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this because you have two of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jason Dominguez digs in for the Guardians. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. They're waving Ramirez home. He will score, and it's 1-0.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So digging in, Patrick Connolly leads the league in batting average with only a handful of games left on the schedule, closing in on a batting title. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second, nobody out. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's going back. Back some more. Oh! That fires up the home crowd, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Right now, he's 9th in the AL in home runs. The pitch. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
One-two now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
That one out to right. Taveras settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Amed Rosario.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed, because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score. He's definitely able to do that.
Swing and a miss, and the count's even at 2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Heim down to first with it. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top of the second, and here's Corey Seager to hit.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch. Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Righty delivers. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, that's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 3 for 6 in the series so far. The wind and the pitch. He goes down looking. And welcome back. And now the right fielder, Will Brennan.
The right fielder, Will Brennan.
The 1-2. Outside. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Jhonkensy Noel getting ready to hit. So now 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. And that's ball four.
Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Left-hand hitter waits. And now it's filled up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Left-hand batter waits. Up the middle. Nice stop to second. That's one, and that's all they'll get.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Here's Jose Ramirez. First time up, he led off the bottom of the first with a double and then scored. The pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
On to the third inning. Here's Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
Falling behind 2-1. Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Kwan raging back towards the wall. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. Ball to strike. The pitch. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that squirts through. Rosario around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing. And now let's see if they force some action with
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Garcia around second, headed for third. Throw cut off, now to the plate. And he's in there as a run scores.
Well done, drives in the run. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Here's Bubba Thompson. 0 for 1 with a flyout. On the ground right side. He'll do it himself, and one away in the top of the third.
Well, you want to try to protect the strike zone with 2 strikes there. And you see on that curveball, just sort of reached out, tapped it to put it in play. You want to do it with a little more authority so you have a chance to sneak it through. But just a pretty easy ground out right there.
And misses inside. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Heim takes his lead at third with one away. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back now at Progressive Field. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jose Ramirez. 1-1 now. That one hammered center field. That's back there. That one is gone. Jose Ramirez bops one out. His 53rd homer of the year, and they add on. It's 4-2.
Scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. And it's even up.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a bouncer, low. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Patrick Connolly now at the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Here's a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Liner, and that should be extra bases. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now
runner on the goal. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, it's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. That one at triple digits.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Pickoff move to second. Connolly back in on a dive. And the pitch. Popped up. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. Here comes a pitch. Into center. Garcia settles under it. And he makes the catch. That is the inning. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. So now it's Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here is Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 so far. The 1-1. That one pushed foul. Marcus Semien, Bay Area guy, played his college ball at Cal. White Sox selected him in the 6th round in 2011, and he has developed into a fine player.
Yeah, and he comes from a really good athletic line. His dad played football at Cal. His mom was also an athlete in college, and this guy's just a really good leader on a ball club. Had him break out to his career when he went to Toronto and started hitting home runs left and right.
So now 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The next offering misses. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that one lifted in the air center field. And that ends the inning. And the Rangers set down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 4th, and now it's Ahmed Rosario.
The second baseman,
And that one in the air center field. Garcia settles under it. And it's caught for the out.
the right fielder, number 7.
So up next, Will Brennan. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The pitch. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And a pitch. Runner takes off. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
Double steal. Grounded to low. Feeds to second. Out there. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs on no hits. No errors. And a runner left. On to the top of the 5th we go. Guardians 4 and the Rangers 2. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Eddie Rosario.
Number 8, Eddie Rosario.
In there. And so now 1-2. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So digging in, Adolis Garcia singled and scored his first time. The wide to kick the pitch. That misses. 2-1. In the air out towards right center. Squeezes it, and there are 2 outs.
The catcher, number 28, Jonah.
And now Jonah Heim. He doubled home a run in his first AB. That's out to center field. Dominguez makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They trail it here 4-2. Back here at the ballpark, now it's Jose Ramirez.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
The center fielder, number 6.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
He's going.
First offering, runner goes. This one in the dirt, and that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
To first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Now here is Patrick Connolly. He's already homered in this game. Ramirez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Ripped into left center, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 5-2. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jack Leiter done for the afternoon, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Taylor Dollar taking over on the mound.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
1 out, runner at second. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one to first, low. And they get Ohtani for the out. And the batter now, Stephen Kwan. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's 5-2.
Opinionated, opinions hated, it's all trash. This kid the greatest, it's flaming, it's all gas. Breaking down the young and what I owed him. Trying to fit into an aura that I'm molded. Off the mold, break the sight.
back here in Cleveland. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Bubba Thompson. Ground ball right side. And foul ball.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Dominguez pulls it down, and there's one down.
Right fielder, number 3, Leody Taveras.
Here's Leody Taveras, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Some people call it rhythm and soul. I could never get enough of this kind of stuff because I think they call it rock and roll. But I say
Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario.
Second baseman,
The 1-1. Bounced out to short. Seager tosses across to first. One up, one down.
the right fielder, number 7, Will Brennan.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. He's 0 for 1. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Garcia heads after it. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. 2 away now.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
The 1-2. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Seager zips it across. Inning over. Guardians go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. Top of inning number 7. Seager stands in now.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
The wind of the pitch. And now it's even up.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. Semien hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Bounced up the middle. Connolly. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that is gone. Home run number 30 on the year. And they close the gap. It's 5-3. This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
Next to hit, Eddie Rosario. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. And that's in the dirt.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Kwan settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 5-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. Now at the plate, Bo Naylor.
The catcher, Bo Naylor.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Ripped to third and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
So the batting order turns over. And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. Off the mark there. 2-1. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Seager fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason Dominguez.
So in now for Cleveland, Jason Dominguez. This guy has turned into a beast. Here's a 1-2. Swung on, belted. That one back. And out of here. His 39th home run of the season. And they add to their lead. It's 6-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Patrick Connolly digs in for the Guardians. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Semien toss over to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Guardians tack on another with this home run. It's now 6-3. This is Guardians baseball on the show, Ohio. Welcome back. And now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Daniel Espino out of the game, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Clay Holmes on to pitch out of the pen here. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. first, and that got the pitcher. Over to first, and Garcia is out. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
So next to hit for Texas, Jonah Heim. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
The 1-2 gets a piece and stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Bubba Thompson stepping in for the Rangers. And he deals. Swing and a ground ball out to short. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Rangers go down quickly there, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. And welcome back. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. 2-1 now. On a line out towards center. Garcia makes the grab, 1 away.
The bat, the left fielder,
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And the right-hander deals. There's a strike. In the dirt. Heim down to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. The pitch. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
In the dirt. Heim gets it to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now, Leody Taveras.
Leody Taveras.
Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Emmanuel Clase.
He's clearly their go-to guy in this bullpen to finish out ball games. Looking for his 40th save of the season right here. So he's been excellent.
Here's a 1-1. Tied him up inside with that one. Clase, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Right-handed reliever.
That's a ball.
That one down the line. He takes it on his own. Now one gone in the ninth.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Rafael Devers up to hit. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Two now. And that one is inside. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
So Devers will take his base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now it's Corey Seager. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
And 1-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 1-2. Simeon checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. That's ripped. Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Now it's going to be Nathaniel Lowe. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And the runners will move up. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
We've grown to expect him to just roll in the games and simply close them out easily, and he's made it look very easy at times, and now he's up to 40 saves for the year.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.